Hey guys, it's Strack, and I wanted to share with you a modified blaster from the Recon War I recently attended up in the Ohioland area. So this is Brendan's Punisher Demolisher. I don't think that he's actually named it, but I'm going to call it the Punisher for the purposes of this video, and it is just really sweet. So it's obviously a very, very well-worn HVZ and Sambo style blaster. You can see that where he's painted it with, I assume, a vinyl dye base coat, it has also been worn off. So this is a slightly different technique from dry brushing, where you paint over your base coat and then sand or grind on the more worn areas to give it a similarly worn look. But in this case, we're getting through to base orange here, we're getting through to the red base coat down here, and it's just got a really good, like, very battle tested kind of feel to it. Now, I like this blaster because it's a Demolisher with 180s, and it only had to cut one hole for it. So there's space apparently for one of them in the flywheel assembly up here, and then this one is only lightly exposed. It looks like he did a very fine job of soldering here, which is awesome sauce. And then this entire area is largely protected by the side rail attachment point, and so I think that that's sweet. I also just wanted to point out that it looks like underneath the red enamel, or actually the red enamel is over this base coat, there's just a really hot rod paint job here with the decals, and it looks like he did that by cutting out his pattern with some sort of painter's tape and then painting that on, and I think that that looks really, really great. I don't have a Demolisher missile to test it with right now, but it would appear that it is still a perfectly functional Demolisher with a very tight seal, which is awesome. I think that he's gone ahead and Teflon taped it, which is sweet. I did that in the modification guide. And then just overall, the kind of charcoal gray that the stock and the foregrip here have really mesh well with the flat black and the metallic red. But it looks like it's ready to punish somebody, literally. I do like that he does a bunch of 3D printed work, and so there's a 3D printed Punisher decal on this. But of course, like usual Demolisher modifications, you can see that we've removed all of the locks and greased the jam door for a very smooth operation there. But I am going to fire it because 180s on this kind of voltage are just always fun to shoot, even if they do kind of muck up the shell just a little bit. In this case, it's really not bad. It doesn't look nearly as bad when you have only one hole in the shell as opposed to the two that occurs in Stripes and Ravens. I think that that looks pretty okay, but overall aesthetics are sweet. I can't get over the hot rod flames. I really dig that. And then of course, it's my favorite color scheme for blasters, especially indoor wars, keeping the neon orange for lots of safety. But let's obliterate this tree, or punish it rather. And I mean, yeah, those are 180 motors. You can just hear them kind of wind through that half of an 18 clip. But that is the Punisher Demolisher by Brendan from Recon, and it's a really sweet blaster, and I thought you guys would appreciate it. I'm gonna have to try decaling some hot rod flames now. I'm jealous, I think.